Hello, dearly beloved. God bless you. I just want to encourage somebody here. I want to tell you that you must rise up and do something in life. Those who are waiting for their life to change will wait forever. Nothing just happens. Nothing just happens. Things are made to happen until Hannah stopped crying and engaged the altar, held on to the four horns of the altar. Nothing happened. She kept crying year by year. Are you here? You've been crying year by year, asking God, when will you change my story? When will you change my story? God is also waiting for you. Listen to me. When David they came back and they saw that all their wives, children have been taken captive, their properties, everything, Ziklag burned. The Bible said they cried till there was no mind. But the more they were crying, the more their enemies were taking their children father. The more they were crying, the more their wives and children were gone into captivity until David rose up and said, let me inquire of the Lord. Listen, you must rise up. You must rise up. Waiting for your life to change, you will wait forever. Nothing just happened. Things are made to happen. I want to encourage somebody here this morning. Listen, take responsibility for your life. Stop looking for who to blame. Stop looking for the men of David. They were blaming David. They even carried stone to stone David. They wanted to stone him to death. They wanted to stone him. But the Bible says, and David encouraged himself in the Lord. He encouraged himself in the Lord and he sought the face of God. He said, God, what will I do? God said, pursue, overtake, and recover all, and you will surely recover all. And David pursued. He pursued. And what was the result? He recovered all. The Bible says in verse 18 of that first Samuel chapter 30, say, and David recovered all. And he said, this is, in verse 19, say, this is David's spoil. I tell you, until Rachel rose up and hooked Jacob on his shirt and said, you must give me a child today. She didn't have a child. The Bible says, Jacob said, am I God that gave you the? Yes, I'm not God. But she said, you know the way to this God. You know the way to this God. Come on, talk to your God that will give me child. And the Bible says, Jacob sought the face of God for Rachel, and God answered. As long as Rachel was waiting, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Things are made to. You don't just sit down saying one day, I know one day it will come. There is nothing like one day in this kingdom, and there is nothing like luck in this kingdom. If you want things to happen, rise up. Rise up. God, the Bible says in Deuteronomy 2:24, it says, rise up, take your journey. I have given you Sihon, the Amorite king and his land, and already begin to possess, contend with him in battle and possess the land. You must fight for that which belongs to you. Learn to fight for your territory. Learn to fight for your children. Learn to fight for your destiny. When things are not working, it's not a time to cry.